Hello everyone, I am Sutapa Datta. Welcome to my channel Sutapa's Biology. My today's topic is gametogenesis. It's under the topic human reproduction, and gametogenesis has two parts. That's one is spermatogenesis and another is oogenesis. Now in this video you will get the description about the spermatogenesis fully, and in my next video I shall give the description about oogenesis. Now starting the gametogenesis. Gametogenesis is the procedure of formation of gametes, that is formation of sperms and ovum respectively in the male body and female body. In both cases it takes place after puberty. And now gametogenesis has two divisions. Number one, spermatogenesis, and number two is oogenesis. In spermatogenesis, the formation of sperm takes place from the seminiferous tubule. Formation of sperm and it's the formation of ovum. It takes place in testis and it's in ovary. For spermatogenesis and oogenesis, in both cases, three hormones are very important, that is GnRH, LH and FSH. So main hormones for this main hormones for this process are number one GnRH, number two FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, number three LH, luteinizing hormone. Three hormones are required for gametogenesis in both the cases, in spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Now firstly we shall discuss about the spermatogenesis and oogenesis in the next video. Already I have told you that spermatogenesis takes place within the seminiferous tubule, and it's a continuous process which takes place after puberty and continues up to the age of 70 or 75 in the male. Now spermatogenesis has some divisions. The divisions are, it's divided into broadly two divisions, that is one is spermatocytogenesis, SPERM2, cytogenesis, and number two is spermiogenesis. So what are this spermatocytogenesis and spermiogenesis, the two divisions of spermatogenesis? In spermatocytogenesis, what takes place? That is the formation of up to spermatid from spermatogonium, the first cell, that is the twin cell or diploid cell from which the sperms are produced. Those are known as spermatogonia, and sperms are in or haploid. All the gametes are in or haploid. Already I have told you in my last video, and here the formation of spermatid from spermatogonium to spermatid. This is known as spermatocytogenesis. And after that, the spermatid to spermatozoa, that is found spermatid to spermatozoa is known as spermiogenesis. So this is the two broad divisions. Spermiogenesis have no division, subdivision, but spermatocytogenesis have three subdivisions. What are the subdivisions here? A. Multiplication phase. Number 2, growth phase. And number 3, maturation phase. So up to this takes place in spermatocytogenesis. Now I am giving the diagram of this. And spermatogenesis takes place after the puberty with the effect of the testosterone, and that time the testosterone is produced by the Leydig cells, and another cell is there, that is the Sertoli cells. I have told you already, interstitial within the germinal epithelium the Sertoli cells are there. Sertoli cells have main function to nourish the immature sperm and make them matured, but after that they have another work also as the source of hormone, some hormone, the anti-Mullerian hormone and inhibin. Those are also produced from the Sertoli cells. Now I am giving the diagram of spermatogenesis. It starts from spermatogenesis, starts from spermatogonium, already I have told you, and that's present in the germinal epithelium of the testis, and germinal epithelium is present inside the seminiferous tubule. So it starts from the germinal epithelium and the cell is known as spermatogonium. In some books you will get that this is the sperm mother cell. Spermatogonium, in other words, also known as the sperm mother cell, and its chromosomal complement is 12. I am representing them by some round structure, like these are the spermatogonium. All of them are 12. They have the nucleus of 12. They start mitosis. Firstly, they start the mitosis, and we know that by mitosis, the cells are produced from 1 to 2 cells are produced, but the chromosomal complement remains same. So, many cells will be produced here, which are of the same chromosomal complement. That is, all these are 12, and they will again be divided by mitosis, and will form the same type of cell. And this is known as multiplication phase, as the number of the spermatogonium are increasing. That's why it's known as the multiplication phase. All the cell of the spermatogonium will produce 2 cells. From the single cells we shall get the 2 cells, and all are of the same chromosomal complement, that is the 12. So this step is known as, from spermatogonium to this or up to this, it's known as the multiplication phase. The number is multiplied here. are produced from the spermatogonium, and among them some will retain within the seminiferous tubule and some will enter in the growth phase, and those which will enter in the growth phase will form the primary spermatocyte. They will grow in size, that's why it's known as growth phase, and in growth phase their size is increasing to a great extent. They are accumulating the much more protoplasm and get prepared for the next phase. So this is known as primary spermatocytes. Their size is quite large. You see that their size is quite larger than the previous one, and these are also twin. These are also twin and known as primary spermatocyte. And up to this phase is known as growth phase. But chromosome number remain same up to this growth phase. After multiplication phase, the chromosome number remain same here, and then the next one is, that is the maturation phase, and here we shall observe that here also two cells will be produced, but their chromosome number will be half than the twin. So they will be the N cell as meiosis 1 or reduction division 1. I am writing that reduction division 1, or that is equivalent to meiosis 1, is taking place here, and these cells are produced from here which have the N complement of the chromosome, and this phase is known as maturation phase. So in maturation phase we shall get that the chromosomal complement will be reduced from the previous one. Maturation phase, that means the spermatogonium are getting converted to the active spermatozoa. Now in reduction division 1 this takes place, and reduction division 2, I think you know that reduction division 2 is the equational division. Reduction division 1, that is meiosis 1, is the reductional division, as the chromosome number get reduced to form the half of the chromosome number, but reduction division 2 is equivalent to equational division, that is the like the mitosis. So here from another 2 will be produced, and here from also another 2 will be produced, and at the after completion of this one, these cells are these are known as spermatid, and they are 4 in number, and this one is known as secondary spermatocyte. Secondary spermatocyte. Secondary spermatocyte is also in, and after that there will be the formation of spermatid. Their structures are almost not round like the previous members. They are not round, they are almost oval type. These all are in after reduction division 2, that is the meiosis 2. After meiosis 2 they are in. Now these are the spermatid. So up to this we know that this is the spermatocytogenesis. I am writing that this is spermatid. These all are spermatid having the in configuration of chromosome. And up to this division is completed, that is spermatocytogenesis. This is spermatocytogenesis. This is spermatid. So from spermatid, the next division, that is known as permeation. I have told you that spermatogenesis is divided into two broad divisions, that is spermatocytogenesis and spermiogenesis. Now the next one is permeogenesis. Here these spermatids will form the sperm which are motile with flagella. They are the sperms, and they have, all of them have the in configuration of chromosome, and up to this one, this is known as permeation. From this to this is known as permeation. Sorry, it's permeogenesis, not permeation. Sorry, permeation is the procedure of formation of this. This is permeogenesis or spermatogenesis. This has two names, permeogenesis or spermatogenesis. Genesis means synthesis. Always genesis means synthesis, and these are permeogenesis or spermatogenesis. So matured sperms are formed from here, and this is the total procedure. So these are the spermatozoa with the motility, spermatozoa or sperms which have motility and have the capability or potentiality to fertilize the ovum and for potentiality to forming the next generation. And that's all in this video.